to ride around on, bringing back the OG vehicles from over 3 years ago. These can actually detach from the rails, but be warned, the fuel tanks can be depleted pretty quick. Inside here, you can gather loot from chests and get a view of the entire map. And inside of the amusement park, you can find Rave Cave, a huge stage with NPC dancing and graffiti everywhere. There's so much loot and music blasting super loudly, so it is a great place to land. And it turns out a huge roller coaster isn't even the best thing to ride in Season 3, because around the map, boars and wolves have stuck around, but with a huge twist. You can now jump on the back of these animals and they become vehicles. Not only can wolves and boars be used as transport, but you also have access to weapons and heals, making them the first vehicle in Fortnite history to do this while driving. One of the most obvious changes to the island is the brand new biome that has appeared. Half of the map was now purple, and it's all thanks to the brand new Reality Falls to the right. The lush forest full of vast mushrooms, waterfalls, and geysers. At the center of Reality Falls is the huge reality tree. Go inside and loot up, or hide in the branches to take enemies by surprise. Around the tree you can find reality seeds. If you plant one of these seeds into the ground, it'll grow a sapling. This is officially yours and actually stays between matches. If you throw another seed down, it'll teleport your existing one there. The purpose of these saplings is that you can weed them over time, and with each stage, they get a new rarity. Pro tip, you can view how long until the next weeding.
Get it back in blood.
You get brand new such as the heavy sniper. If you want to be extra chaotic, you could also...
What up?
David and Kyla, they asked me if you want to do it, get A and G.
If what?
If you know where to get A and G.
Where they at?
They're at their house.
Tell them I can smoke with them. Do you have any chocolate, Grandma? Do you have any, please? Please? Tell them I'll smoke them out if they want. What?
Sorry, can I smoke with it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Dude, that light's so bright.
It turns off though sometimes. I don't know why.
Because it overheats, maybe?
Probably, or it runs out of power.
Do you know that hole on top of it? That's for a cooler. On the side of it, it has like this circle looking thing.
Yeah, you plug a fan and a hose to it.
Maybe it's
and a carbon filter.
a carbon filter?
For the smell. But that's only if you're growing in a tent.
Right.
I have it outdoors, so I'm just using it to help veg. So it'll veg faster. So I have a bigger plant when it comes time to flower.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my god. Thank you, Grandma. This is what I need. Fuck dope. I need chocolate. I don't need dope. I need chocolate.
Those things are going to be so big.
Oh yeah. Every year they get bigger.
I wonder what the strawberry cost smells like.
Like fresh strawberries.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
They'll start smelling like strawberries when it buds.
Dude, that's so crazy.
You're gonna smell it. You'll be able to smell it, Alfredo.
You could always keep an eye on them too, right here.
Yep, I like the light on them because then I can see if anyone goes right there. When it's dark, they can sneak over there and steal it.
Yeah, that's why like you have them right next to your house and stuff, so you can hear too. You can make sure no one's like creeping up on them. Certain a lot of motherfuckers do.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Lucky no one's jacked me yet.
Yeah, they better fucking
I don't think no one will because they just know that I would give it to them for free if they asked me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think they would either.
Like, I'll let you have it. You don't gotta steal it. If you want it that bad, you can have it.
For real, like,
I'm doing it just to help me, like, recreationally. I never planned on making a lot of money off it, but if it does come to making some money, I want a lot of money for it. Like, thousands. I want to sell $3,000 a pound. Because ounces are going for like 200 of medical weed.
yeah. At least 200 now.
Did you message them?
Yeah, I can tell them right now.
I don't have enough to give them, but I smoke with them.
I got it.
I love chocolate. Oh my god. I wish I had a cold soda right now. I can get ice and make one.
Because of sugar, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Soda has a good amount of sugar in it.
I'm gonna go get ice and soda. Soda with ice is way good. I can't eat food without soda.
You know? I know what you mean.
Brr.
That's pretty good stuff.
I work.
I like it. Not bad at all. What, Tucson?
Try to get some from Jamie. Black. Try to get black off him right now. See if he'll give us some so we can smoke it. Think he will? Ask him. And then come smoke it with me.
Do you think I can hear your pipe one more time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
It's right here.
Head up, please.
Go use yours.
No, I fucking bought this shit, you fucking dumbass.
Dude, go use your own
I
shit.
don't have a fucking bowl, nigga.
You have one on your
Focus.
bed. Go use it.
Well, then give me my shit back.
I don't have your shit. You dumbass bitch. Grandma! That bitch just fucking threw my TV and broke it, dumb bitch.
What?
Fuck you, dumb bitch.
What'd you do?
She broke my TV, dumb bitch.
No, you didn't buy that fucking TV. We got that one from Joyce. Yeah, it might have been 6 TVs ago, bitch. Well, you'll replace it.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Get the fuck out of my house, you dumb bitch.
Every time
Get the fuck out of my house, bitch.
Every fucking time you get high, everybody steals all your shit. You're like, fuck you. You have been and you still are. I ain't a fucking bitch to you. My name is Carl to you or bitch to you.
She's all disrespectful.
Fuck that dumb bitch. I'll punch her in her fucking face, stupid ass fucking slut.
Fucking stay out of Brandon's room.
Man.
It's all good. She's going to prison. Fuck her, dude. She's going where she belongs, dude. She put herself there. Fuck that dumb bitch. I can't wait till she gets locked up. Tables turn, motherfucker. You fucking rolled and played with your life and crapped out. Now you're going to prison. Shouldn't have been fucking acting crazy. So you get fired all crazy. Now she's gonna be locked up in the DOC. That shit sucks. She'll probably stay there for a long time.
And the DOC does suck, huh?
Mm-hmm. You get brainwashed, dude. They're brainwashing all the inmates.
You know, they always like try to set an agenda.
I'm never listening to them, though. Fuck the police. Dude, she's so lucky she didn't break my TV right now. I would fucking kick that bitch out for real. Like, she'd be homeless as fuck right now. Stupid bitch. Fuck her, dude. I'm gonna jack her every chance I get. I'm gonna fucking jack her shit, dude. Fuck her. I hate people that fucking stay at my house, fucking freeload and then fucking do dumbass shit like she's got it like that. Like, bitch, this ain't your house. You can't be fucking doing that shit to fuck her someone's TV. Like, she's lucky that I'm not fucking really pissed off and I fucking make my grandma make her leave. Because I can. I've made my grandma kick out all kinds of people because I don't like them.
I've seen it happen before with Joyce and shit.
Yeah, dude. If she didn't have an attitude, I would have let her use it. But she got an attitude, and it's not even her shit. It's my pipe. I bought that shit the other day when I went to the fashions. If it was her pipe, I would say, yeah, you can have it. But dude, you can't have my fucking pipe with my dope. Like, maybe I might let you use it when I'm done smoking the bowl I got in there. But I'm not gonna give it to you after I just pack the shit. So you can smoke it with Jamie, you dumbass. They don't give a fuck about no one else except themselves. That's why I don't fucking help them out at all, because they don't deserve it, dude. They've disrespected me. Like yesterday, I let her use my pipe, and she got a pen and put the ink inside the bowl. Yeah, dude, the bowl was full of ink. Like, I had to burn it all out and clean it. It took forever to clean it. Yeah, she put pen ink in there. Stupid bitch. I fucking hate that shit. Look up! She has a little tiny pipe. It's fucking dirty and nasty. And I jacked both of these from them today. And both of their lighters. They always steal my shit.
Does that still come from Tucson?
The dope?
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
This dope right here was made in Bisbee.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the Hells Angels.
It's good.
Yeah, I get my dope from either the Hells Angels or Chapo's Sinaloa cartel.
Yeah.
$1,000 a pound. 900 a pound.
It's not bad.
It's like that much in a freezer bag. Like those big freezer bags.
Yeah.
It's not even full. If it's full, it's like 5 pounds at least. Or yeah, or like 3 to 5 pounds. Yeah.
Damn.
The whole thing filled up. That's like $20,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's so much.
It's worth a lot of money.
What is 5 pounds of barrel look like?
Just they come in kilo bricks, 2.5 pound bricks. Watch.
With limited success, thousands of Mexicans, including politicians, students, and journalists, die in the conflict every year. The country had seen more than 300,000 homicides since 2006, when the government declared war on the cartels. The battle continues again in 2022. So, let's look at all the cartels that are still operating. Stay tuned till the end of this video. Before we begin, I'd like to mention there's a bunch of small groups throughout Mexico, but we'll be focusing on the top cartels making waves. Let's dive right in. Thousands of people die in Mexico's horrific war every year as powerful trafficking groups compete for territory and control. These cartels are in charge of large swaths of the country and political corruption, killings, and kidnappings. The first cartel on my list is the Sinaloa cartel. The Sinaloa cartel, according to the US government, is one of the world's most powerful trafficking groups. It was created in the late 1980s and was commanded for many years by notorious drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. El Chapo, commonly known as Shorty, was once one of the wealthiest men in the world.
His life and huge trafficking operation have inspired several novels and television series. Under his leadership, the cartel established a reputation for brutality and vanquished numerous competing gangs. Mexican cartels regularly conflict, but it's worth noting that they may also form smart partnerships. Sinaloa became the major supplier of illegal narcotics to the United States during Guzman's long presidency. The cartel abducted, tortured, and killed members of the rival criminal groups. It also had access to a massive armament cache, including Guzman's gold-plated AK-47. In 2019, the drug baron was sentenced to life in prison following one of the most high-profile cases in modern U.S. history. Prosecutors allege Guzman used a network of drug traffickers, kidnappers, and assassins to transport cocaine, heroin, and marijuana. As a result of his confinement, there was an increase in violence in the region as other factions attempted to benefit from his detention. Despite this, the Sinaloa cartel maintains great power. It still rules over northern Mexico and is claimed to have a presence in places as far as Buenos Aires and New York. Experts say it earns billions of dollars by carrying illegal drugs to the United States, Europe, and Asia. When security agents detained the younger Guzman in October 2019, Sinaloa cartel gunmen swiftly revealed the group's true military strength. They engaged in street confrontations with the army in broad daylight, set fire to cars, and even staged a jailbreak before their commander was finally liberated. It demonstrated that the organization remained a strong force. The next is the Tijuana Cartel, Arellano Felix Organization. The Tijuana Cartel, founded by the Arellano Felix family and once a powerful player in Mexico's narcotics trade, has lost control of the smuggling, extortion, and kidnapping racket in Tijuana's strategic northwestern border town. Since the arrests and assassinations of the organization's 5 brothers, Enedina Arellano Felix presently controls it. Former cartel leaders Benjamin Carlos, Eduardo, Francisco Javier, Francisco Rafael, and Ramon are Enedina's siblings. Luis Fernando Sanchez Arellano, Alicia's son, was apprehended in 2014. Following the arrest of the last surviving brother, Eduardo Arellano Felix, in 2008, the cartel was split into 2 factions, one allied with Sinaloa, the clan's longtime adversary, and the other with the Zetas. A severe round of infighting ensued after the head of the one faction, Eduardo Chedoro Garcia Cimental, was imprisoned in January 2010. The group's authority continued to erode, and it suffered another blow in November 2011, when its senior enforcer, Juan Francisco Cias Rocha, was apprehended. Francisco Rafael Arellano Felix, the eldest brother of the Arellano Felix family, was slain by a shooter dressed as a clown in October 2013. The Tijuana cartel has been reduced to a few cells after the 2006 Sinaloa cartel assault in Baja California and the fall of the Arellano Felix brothers. In 2016, the group renamed itself Cartel Tijuana Nueva Generacion, New Generation Tijuana Cartel, and allied with the Jalisco New Generation Cartel and the Beltran Leyva Organization, or BLO, to form an anti-Sinaloa alliance, which the Jalisco New Generation Cartel leads. This alliance has subsequently disintegrated, with the Tijuana Cartel, Jalisco.
If 2 wheels are locked axle so that they are not free to turn separately, one or the other has to slide. So engineers had to find a way to connect both rear wheels to the engine without sliding and slipping on turns. The device which makes this possible is a part of the rear axle. It is called the differential.
Which way? Left? Yeah.
The emote device is back, and here's how to copy it and create it. Put a group on the edge with a spawn pad hanging at the very. Now start the game and instantly end it so you can fly to your map and go to your marker. Once you're there, find this billboard and place a marker in front of it. Enable phase mode and fly under the sand. Slowly make your way under your marker and keep spamming the copy button until the device appears in your hotbar. Now fly down to respawn your island and you'll have the device.
If Drew didn't film it, then it ain't filmed right.
Today I'm going to show you how not to use the dialogue device. Step 1. Don't be a scammer. Step 2. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Today I'm going to show you how...
Last. I love the new movement device in Creative. You can do cool stuff like this. I don't know who the fuck only be. Hanging off the roof, and I got a clip full of shooters.
You can just set it down on the table.
Yeah.
You streaming right now?
Huh?
You streaming right now?
Yeah. Go one time. Bop. 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 Look.
The grammar came from grimoire, which is the book of spells. Witch is a sorcery. Because in the time of war, like we are, a witch becomes a sorcerer, a warlock. So we wake in the morning. Why does wake mean procession at a funeral and wake in the morning, same thing? We say good morning. What part of mourning, which means grieving, like mourning is when you lost a loved one or something, like we wake up and say good morning, like for real, this world is ran by vampires, straight to fuck up. I want to tell you this right now. They hunt specific blood types. Like, think Red Cross. It's one of the major factions of vamps. The Sons of Cain or energy vampires. They strip the melanin after we die, and before we get pulled into the Earth's figure 8 infinity life process and get spit out of this carbon Luciferian matrix world ran by Lucifer, which is phosphorus.
Trust me. Place a picture of your mother up high, and I'll remind you often, there's a difference between tempting fate and forcing fate. And here's how they differ. You hear me say, lay low, stay out of trouble, don't do anything dangerous or stupid. Yeah? Don't victimize anybody. You know?
You know, it doesn't matter what you believe. You're in the Saturn death cult right now. You went to grammar school to learn your Book of the Dead school. You know, everybody out there is legally dead. So you're a necromancer. Everybody you speak to, they're legally dead. They're lost at sea, officially dead. Necrophiliacs by legal definition, by the book. So you might point your fingers. You're in the Saturn death cult. That's funny. Your rabbi at your temple's going to put a cube on his arm and forehead. If you go to your priest, he's going to pull out his cross, which is the unfolded cube, the four sides of a box, plus the one you place in your head. When you're graduating from school, it locks you in the box. You know, if you're Muslim, you're going around the cube in Mecca. It doesn't matter what religion you think you are, unless you're screaming out the Holy Grail at the center of the flat earth plane. Your life is literally in my hand. So let's just call it like it is. The angel of death is my blood brother. If you don't join me, you're going to expire of your own fucking stupidity. You're going to make atonement for your sins, and your animal sacrifices are insufficient. Whatever it is you've done that you know is wrong, you're going to make atonement for that, and you're going to publish it right beside my own, just by simply writing, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. It's by the... This is your spear of destiny. The Holy Grail is right over there where the Aurora Borealis is coming out.
There used to be a tree, and it glowed.
Jesus the Son.
And it was like Avatar, the movie. And they cut the tree down. Where the tree was is the Aurora Borealis. There used to be a glowing tree there.
Drink from the living water, they become superhuman. It's right in your face 24/7. There's no way to fuck this up. You see this, people? The black hole sun at the center of the flat earth plane, where you drink from the living waters and become superhuman.
Read those up there too.
You suck that, just like you put that wafer on your tongue at church. This is the body and blood of... How's it going?
Saturn.
You know, I see videos pushing this idea that the internet is outside of U.S. control and now in
Who is that?
the United Nations, which is funny because the internet is the new world order itself. And everything you know is a lie. You are living on a chessboard right now. You are a pawn in a game.
Who is it?
Retarded beyond belief.
Who's outside?
I'm going to give you a good example. Like Werner von Braun, a Nazi, right? Then you go look at his grave, and you know what you're going to see on his grave? Take a look. You're going to see that it's a Jewish grave. That's only Jewish people who make graves like that. And I'm telling you, you were fed the reverse of truth in all things. This was like
Everything you've ever been told, like I showed in the previous video, Hitler with his arm up, he's pointing to the center of the dish, to the Holy of Holies, where you get your way out of the Matrix. It's just that simple. He's holding his hand up, showing you. It's right over there, the Fountain of Youth, the center of the dish where every compass points to. So this is a chessboard. It's like in a cube. You're inside a cube like I show in videos. And at the very center is the Holy of Holies, the Holy Grail. That is the eye where we need to get to. They rub this in our fucking face. We need to get here before we're dead. And you need to help out. Some of you guys are funny. I mean,
who'd he go with?
You should be making videos pointing out the obvious. We set up our Christmas trees on an axe. It's the spear of destiny piercing the side of Jesus Christ who's on the cross. He goes round and round and round. That's why we have spiral lights around our Christmas tree. It's moving inward and outward. It's like a picture a multi-layered cake, like a wedding cake. That's because it's the union between a light hole and a black hole, going round and round and round. That's why we dance and we do all these different things. There are no accidents, people. It's one side of a light hole is a black hole, and the one you're on is on loop. The moon is a rip of the earth. So you're looking at the grid. The grid is Adam, and a rib was taken off, placed up in the sky. It's sending down a square wave, and you know it as the moon. Moon like moony, loony, like, look, people, we need to get rid of time, we need to get rid of money, and we need to take back this place. We need to get to the center of the dish where we find our everlasting life and our way out of the Matrix. It's just as simple. There's no way to fuck this up. So when you hear people talking about New World Order and shit like that, you're on it right now watching everything you do on the internet. That is the New World Order. Everything about you is being tracked. Your cell phone's tracking you, listening to you. Anything that's plugged into Wi-Fi is listening to you 24 hours a day. You have been chipped 20 times over, and you can't see it. So you need to get your eyes on the prize, which is the center of the dish where every compass points to. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining me. Let's cover something that people don't like to talk about. The Antichrist here is not the Pope, it's not the President, it's actually you. You need to become the Antichrist yourself. It's that they flip everything around on you and you can't see it, people. It's your church is the one going around pushing Earth's new ruler. Clearly, they flipped everything around on you. Clear as day. You can't escape this, people. That your church is going door to door pushing a one world government and a ruler. It's clear your church is 100% satanic, and Jesus is a little Zeus, which is Saturn. You can see here by the cubes, they rub in your face. Okay, inescapable shit, people. Okay, you need to become the Antichrist yourself. God is the one who hexed you. See it for yourself. Go over here to your... Okay, very simple. And go to part 1. And it's going to show you clear as day. Okay, start over here. And you will see what God had to do to create the universe.
That is, the structures being created are not material in any form. They are imaginary lines. They are pure consciousness. You may need to pause or replay this video several times before the implications become apparent to you. At this point, God is halfway to creating space. In order to complete this process, we must define some boundaries, because as I mentioned before, the void is infinite, and if no boundaries are defined, then relative movements of spirits remain impossible. To define some boundaries, all God needs to do is connect the end of
Will you give me a Dr. Pepper out of the fridge?
every other point.
Thank you.
The beauty of this, and indeed the entire process itself, is that God cannot make a mistake. It is simply impossible. Once all the ends are connected, what we have is an octahedron, which is viewed from the correct perspective reveals a hexagram.
Alright, there's your hexagram. If viewed from the correct perspective, you get your hexagram. That's what you see at the center of the Star of David. Everything's been flipped on you. You need to become the Antichrist yourself. You've been so flipped up in reverse, you can't see it, people. I'm telling you, you've been worshiping Satan your entire life. You're doing it right now. This, where attention goes, energy flows, and symbols are the language of the universe. So you're
you're a Jesus lover, you're worshiping little Zeus, the cube. Jesus is the cube. It's the unfolded cube. It's inescapable, people. You unfold your cube, you have your plus sign, and then the top piece, the one you put on your head when you graduate, called squaring your circle. Everybody has been hacked and sleeping. You need to become the Antichrist yourself to save the fucking world. And you're a silly human slave, you know nothing of truth, and you're going to leave your silly comments. But listen, you breathe Satan's chemical air, you drink Satan's fluoridated water, you eat Satan's poisoned food. See my video where I drag all your food across water using only a neodymium magnet. You take Satan's poison vaccines, you speak Satan's language, which is what the computer speaks, language. You're supposed to be on telepathy. You have gold fever virus. You let people die over this worthless paper backed by your own stupidity, and people can't afford operations or whatever medical procedures because they don't have money and they die. That's worthless paper backed by not gold, stupidity. And you have time virus. Time is only for the slaves to get to work on time, pay your bills on time, pay your taxes on time, get to indoctrination classes on time. You're a freaking robot because of time. And your cell phone absolutely makes you a cyborg. You got cameras on every one of your devices. They're tracking you non-stop everywhere you go. You're cube to cube to cube. It doesn't matter if you're a kid or an adult. People can't rip you away from this cube, that cube, this cube. It's cube to cube to cube all day. You're spending Satan's paper money, which is worthless, and they rub it in your face. The sine wave. You are 100% cube satanic. And you need to snap the fuck out of your illusion, okay? You are the slave class reptilian, and they rub it in your face. In the beginning of DreamWorks, they show you the man fishing for souls in the moon, and you see Pac-Man, you chasing down your own soul. Listen, this is rubbed in your face non-stop. Non-stop! It's that everything you know is a lie. And you just can't see it for whatever reason. You want to sit here and tell me that the chakra chart doesn't show you with the hexagram over your heart? You're going to sit there and tell me that your God didn't hex you? You're insane, people. You're so far off from reality. It's rubbed in your face on everything. And look, you need to become the fucking Antichrist yourself. You need to become the Antichrist yourself. Face it.
This is the symbol for the Great Spirit. And this is the goddess of death. So I've been explaining in my video that it's one side of a light hole is a black hole, and you're living on the E-Creation Discourse CD, and every compass is pointing to the... Everything is right there hiding in plain sight. It's one side of a light hole, it's a black hole with the green astral jet shooting out. That's called the Aurora Borealis. That is God. That is the Earth's memory, the Earth's spirit. There's no way to fuck it up. The Earth is flat.
Your Jesus is a little Zeus. He's not coming to save you. He's the one who's enslaved you. Your God hexed you. Your Jesus is Saturn. It's Saturn. Which is Zeus and little Zeus. Okay, you can see the sine wave. They're rubbing your face. You've been squared. Okay, that's when you put that thing over your head when you graduate from school. Your motorboard. Okay, you are 100% cube satanic. Your wedding ring makes you satanic. Your language makes you satanic. Everything about you oozes 100% Satan, and Jesus is Satan 100%. God is Satan 100%. You need to snap out of your illusion. You need to unite peacefully for your survival, and you need to start worshiping each other. Now, God told Satan to worship man above God himself, and Satan refused, and he was cast down to earth. This is the story that they hide from you, or some people know this, some people don't. They have some other story that they were told. But here you are now in your carbon 666 flesh pack. You're imprisoned by your 50 trillion prison cells, and your kundalini, you're naturally a star at your heart, and you've been trapped by your kundalini, and now you're forced to take a shit, get horny, get hungry, a pain in your heart, a frog in your throat, get a headache, and your scalp will tighten up. That's the 7 inside you. And then there's 3 above you, but your angel wings and your halo, and 2 below you is the soles of your feet. You're supposed to be barefoot walking on dry, non-conductive soil and grounding out every day for 45 minutes. And you should be a sun gazer superhuman. And if you're not going to be a sun gazer superhuman, then what you can do is start growing your own food. Like what you see on my porch. I'm taking it to the limit out here. Sorry. But you can see Anybody can do this. If I can do this, anybody can fucking do this. And this is a winter garden over here in Florida. See this? Plants growing left and right. Anybody can do this. And you need to line everybody else's porch with fruit-bearing trees, non-GMOs. Listen, people, you're cube all day, satanic. You're the food class. All your food is killing you. You breathe Satan chemical air. You drink his fluoridated water. You take his poison food, poison vaccines. You take his education, which is not education, it's indoctrination. And everything about you is being kept in prison systems, NSA, every text you make, every call you make, every email you send, everything about you, every location you go to. Your phones are listening to you, your devices are constantly listening to you. Look at the laws that they passed. They showed it to you in your face. They show it to you on, you don't even hide any of this stuff. Everything's out in the open, people. You need to become the Antichrist yourself. You're a silly human slave. You need to start worshiping each other and stop with this insanity, because if you can't worship each other and you say your God created all these people and everything, and now you can't worship God's creation, I mean, you're just sick, you're silly, and you need to check up from your neck up. Get to my channel for truth immediately and catch up on reality. You are 100% cube satanic. Your Jesus is little Zeus, your God is Satan, Saturn. Everything you know is a lie, and you need to become the Antichrist yourself. And they also hijack Jupiter and Zeus. They go back and forth, passing this cube, the time cube, which keeps you trapped into this illusion. Now, what you need to do, people, is unite peacefully and to look for each other in the common cause of survival. It's that all you do is take your energy from the one true sun and plant and animal, and you feed it to the black hole sun. When you think your kids are going off to school to get an education, no, they're not. Just like you're going to put a cube on your head when you graduate, showing that you've been indoctrinated. You were fed the reverse of truth in all things. If you look at what the first atom that they ever snapped a picture of, and you look at it, it looks exactly like Saturn. I'm telling you, you've never even seen what an atom looks like until you look up the real images of the first atom ever captured. It looks like Saturn. It's the inescapable. Now listen, your body is made up of cells. You understand me? You're trapped cell by cell. When a cell falls off your body and dies, that cell will go back to the center, the source of you. Where your heart is, where there's a singularity. You're a singularity at heart, and they're drawing all your energy out of you. Your pineal gland, you can, listen, I've been sun gazing and earthing for quite some time, and I'm telling you, you become superhuman. You get to see all different types of things that you can't see. I'm telling you that your kundalini is a trap. You've been cubed. Your eye of Horus is your third eye, which is your Satan porthole, and when you open that thing up, you get pulled into a trap. I'm telling you, you need to get back to your heart by doing selfless acts of kindness, and you could do earthing by putting your feet into the sand, okay? I'm sorry, not the sand, in dry soil. It's got to be dry soil, non-conductive soil, and you walk 45 minutes a day, 5 to 6 days a week. Is the greatest health discovery. Now, you could look up earthing mat online, and you can get an earthing mat to sleep on in case you can't get out and do the earthing. And after a month of doing that, then look into sun gazing, where you'll stare at the sun for 10 seconds your first day only, barefoot on soil. You'll go to 20 seconds the next day and work up 10 seconds a day up to 44 minutes, and then you'll switch to 10 minutes 3 times a week. And you'll always continue on with your sun gazing. So listen to me, people. They rub this shit in your face non-stop. That's the South Pole. Okay, it's on your money. South Pole of Saturn. It's in every show you watch. It's literally everything. You're a robot. This is you. You're the robot, people, and you can't detect it. But you are the robot, and you are the hybrid reptilian. This is you. You're a hybrid reptilian. You can't detect it. You have a reptilian core to your brain. It's responsible for fight or flight. And if you zoom in on a lot of photos of people, you'll notice that most everybody has one snake slit eye in photos that you zoom in on. But listen to me, people. You need to unite peacefully out of love for each other and a common cause of survival. You speak black magic spells, overuse of telepathy. It's you've been. The reptilians came from the dog star Sirius. You reverse God and you have dog. Listen, people. You're the one who's creating out of love or fear. You put your feet on the ground in the morning, you create for love or fear. That's all you do. It's that you're the creator. It's one electron universe. We're all in a hologram right now, and there's only one electron in the whole entire universe that you're in. Now, this is a little piece of the real universe you're not allowed to see. That's outside of this. Everything you're in you're like on. When they see Earth from outside of Earth, it looks like a two-dimensional screen, like an LCD screen. You've been cubed, people. It's that you go from cube to cube to cube. That's all you do all day is cube to cube worship. And you have God virus, you place the power of creation outside of you. You have gold fever virus to let people die over not having enough worthless paper backed by your own stupidity. It's not backed by gold since 1933. And when the Fed took over the money in 1913, listen, people, you became a slave. You're now sold on the stock exchange. Everything you know is the reverse of truth. You were never given a single truth. Jesus is Latin for little Zeus, which is Saturn. Saturn is who you're worshiping. Saturn said in Latin is Satan. Everybody worships Satan. You have purple, that's why they were purple. It's the sign. You mix red and blue together, that's the sine wave. You were born into sine. You mix them together, you have the purple. You've been cubed. You've been cubed. They've hijacked you.
You go. Look what? I got mine. Why? Gotta go. Marijuana.
Were you recently injured in a car accident in the last 2 years? Look at this check for $100,000. Many people...
Heart pulses. It doesn't vibrate. The heart, it's magnetic. It's the middle.
Okay. So it pulses. Okay. Boom, boom. Yeah, boom, boom. And that creates, I think, the electromagnetic field we call an aura. No, Santos?
Never let you
the day like I'ma get paid, bitch. I'm fucking faded, and I'm gonna hate it. I'm regret it, and don't be fake me. You wasting my shit, yeah. Fucking fake me. Yeah, fucking fake me. Hard time to make me. I'm always late to the show. And still will know the path. Don't hear your words, but won't listen. Let's just follow mine. It happens all the time.
Chips made of apples? I'm listening. There. Less is more.
I see shadows crawling in my sleep. The silhouettes are both of you and me. I wanna lie with you till the morning. I'm gonna dance with you till the dawn. Find a shelter on the river. Bury the sirens, hush the alarm. Now there's no colors, no blood moons and eyes. Let's go nowhere, anywhere, somewhere tonight. Now there's no colors, no blood moons and eyes. Let's go nowhere, anywhere, somewhere tonight. Don't let the light fade, gotta shake that tree. Don't wake the birds up, please. Will you shake that tree? Can I take this blue? I'm kissing you, you're kissing me. Don't let the light fade, gotta shake that tree. Don't wake the birds up, please. Will you shake that tree?
Spark, spark, rear. I'm stuck in a pattern. What's up, Cactus? Is that you?
Smoke off your pipe, man. Let me smoke off your pipe, man.
Hold up.
Somewhere tonight.
Simplified Bandito.
I remember when the bartender said on the house, you make me want to fall in love. The weather felt better when we were in it together. Oh, it's the way we used to talk about nothing. They say I should have seen it coming. Last summer, everything was easy. We had it all, did we, baby? No wonder you couldn't keep it. You got all you thought it would be. You stopped loving me on the dark nights. Now you wanna kiss me in the sunlight. Last summer, I know you leave it. Loving me is you would've texted. If I wanted to stop, I would've let it go. But I get it, it's alright. 'Cause I can't keep my shit together. Say, can't debate that. Don't want my shit together. 'Cause it made me forget it all and I hate that. Last summer, everything was easy.
Hey, let me use your pipe. This one sucks. I'll give you this one. Let me use yours. Let me use your pipe.
No.
Don't ask for smoke, bitch.
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you need it. You need it. Just alright, we're losing track of time. Buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down.
This is the best rapper. He deserves a Grammy. The guy that sings the song.
Outside his home yesterday. Now offering the $1,000.
This song should go platinum. I recorded this when I was in prison on the phone.
Keep that heel, bitch, I'm ready in the field. Bitch, your ass can get killed quick. Fucking with some structures quick as way. Got these niggas stay high every day. It's a shame, but that's the game. And I'm a killer, fucking healer. Selling stuff, I follow with us. Bitch, I'm the man. With this nigga, I'll be your stuff for these girls. I'll be in the club, turning up, trying to fight a nigga. Looking for my lighter, nigga. We gon' set that bitch on fire. Pocket full of extra, nigga. Rough the quarter, I'll fuck with nobody.
Hot dropping, boys. Going to Rave Cave. Sex State Cave. At the fucking rave. On gang? I mean, there's nuts hanging.
I'm with nothing. Ain't worried about a broke bitch, I'm doing thing. From Arizona, bitch, I'm the king. Move marijuana like it ain't no thing. I'm talking bricks, nigga. That better get you with, nigga. That get you up, you get, nigga. That is money, you shit, nigga. That know you get, nigga. That friend back to the kid, nigga. And that's what's up. A lot of these niggas don't get fed up. Thinking that I'm gonna get locked up. That's why I'm talking high. Don't act why. Look alone, no pop around. So I got the habit. Into the drugs, and I had to have it. If I had it, then I'm sad. Top of gas, I'm off, man. My whole thing, I'm in the whole program. That bitch, got this shit for a damn pop. Get lit, nigga. That bitch, nigga. That's in a bitch, nigga. There's some real good brick. Don't give a fuck what you say. Say that I'm away. Make money, nigga. Don't stop saying you know. Ain't no fuck, I'm motherfucker. I had some on that pussy bomb. Won't leave me alone. Blowing up my phone. Throw the teeth. Throw that hoe. This dick ain't free.
And then she hit me with, why you being weird? So you know that's you that's being weird. What do you mean? Come on. I might fuck twice. After that you know I ghost. Little bitch hit the head till it goes slow. Can't be for niggas over them, know that it's plenty those. Been on go mode, know this rapping shit easy. Know I'm him. Took time off, had found myself. I love beats.
To the touch, robo robber, you have to love.
You are in the presence of Augustine II. Also with that fire, boy.
Cake the producer.
You the bestest. You already know that you the best. Get some.
One life to live, hope it go far.
Depends on what made it.
Like that, baby, bitch, I fucking made it. Thank fuck girl, I
海港的家。
I see a change.
stuck in my own ways.
Gold
fucked up, I came to party, retarded. I'll be naughty, I'm a fucking bandit, I'm a fucking salmon. I'll be flowing with that fucking Holy Ghost in me. Took the charm too. If you're broke, won't say something about. Say something about, but turn them on because they know I'm a flow.